Is that what you think I'm going to do? Cook something?
No.
Not exactly. What do you think we're going to do? Someone raise your hand and tell me what you think this is. Javier, yeah. What are we? We're going to make poop basically. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to start by having some breakfast. So would anyone like to raise their hand and tell me what you had for breakfast this morning? You did?
Okay. Milk and cacao.
Nice. So today we're actually going to have some bread, some toast, and some beans for breakfast. Yes.
Traditional English breakfast.
Does this look like some breakfast that you would like to have? Does it look good? So, this bowl where I'm putting all the food in, what do you think this bowl represents? What is the first part of our digestive system? Where does it begin, Julia?
The food
Goes where?
to the mouth.
Perfect, yes. So this bowl represents the mouth. Okay, and in your mouth you have teeth, right? So food goes in your mouth and you start chewing it a little bit with your teeth. So maybe we can cut it up into some pieces, because that's what the teeth do. They turn it into smaller pieces, right? And there's something else that's very important that is in your mouth that helps you digest, and it's a liquid.
Saliva.
Okay, saliva, yes. I don't think we have water.
Does anyone have a bottle?
Does anyone? Oh, perfect. Thank you. So we're going to put some water in it because this is going to be our saliva. And your saliva is very important because it helps break down the food into smaller pieces. They're going to be easy for you to swallow. Okay? And also your saliva has enzymes. Does anyone know what enzymes are? They're chemical components that help you break down the food, okay? So enzymes help you digest. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to chew the food. This is what you would happen in your mouth as you try to digest this food. Okay, and this is very important because, so where does the food go after your mouth? The esophagus, right? In order for the food to go down to the esophagus, which is a tube, it needs to be in smaller particles, and it needs to be easy to swallow. So your mouth is in charge of this. Keep making it a little bit smaller. Okay. Alright, so we said that after we chew the food, it goes down through the tube, which is the esophagus, right?
Yes.
So now something interesting starts to happen in the esophagus. So the esophagus is a tube, right? And the food starts to go down. In the esophagus is when you start to have this movement called peristalsis, which is basically your muscles contracting and relaxing to push the food down the tube, okay? So you have this movement of your muscles in the esophagus that's pushing the food down. And it's pushing the food down to where? Someone raise your hand and tell me. Ines?
To the stomach.
Perfect, yes. The esophagus is pushing the food down to the stomach. Do you have any idea how long it takes in between the moment when you start chewing your food to the moment when the food reaches the stomach? Do you know does anyone want to take a guess at how many minutes or hours it takes for the food to go from the mouth to the stomach? Theo?
2 hours.
Perfect. 2 hours, yes. It takes about 2 hours, the average. Okay. So our food gets to the stomach, and what happens in the stomach? What very important thing do we have in the stomach that's helping us digest our food? Belén.
It's mixed with gastric juices.
Perfect. Yes, gastric juices. So, if you remember, our food was more solid when we put it in our mouth. So now, by the time it gets to our stomach and it interacts with the gastric juices, what do we have? Do we still have a solid, or what do we have? Somebody tell me what we have.
Liquid.
We have a liquid, but is it a thin liquid or a thick liquid? Look at it. It's a thick liquid, right? Okay, so we have some vinegar that's going to act as our gastric juices, because vinegar is very acidic and it helps break down food. Okay, so we're going to add some vinegar. Quite a lot of vinegar. Yeah. So these are our gastric juices. And notice, why am I still doing this? Because this is not representing chewing anymore, but your stomach walls actually are muscles that also contract and relax to keep breaking down the food, okay? So the particles keep getting smaller as you go through the digestive system. Okay? Also in your stomach, remember we said that in saliva you have enzymes that help you break down the food. In your stomach you also have different enzymes that are helping you do this. Okay? So by now, if you look at this, what does this remind you of? Can someone tell me what this reminds them of? What does this look like? Raising your hand, please, because if not we can't hear.